Alrighty. And we're live. Got the fan going. I hope it ain't bothering the sound. Figured I'd try this out, see what happens. See if we get some more getting in here in the next little bit. Wish I had a tripod to hold this daggum phone on so I could show everybody what's going on. Alright. Let's see, we got the old bike frame up on the table. People riding by slow probably think I'm going crazy, but that's alright. It's all good in the hood. Alright. Do some rearranging here. Try to get this where I can set this phone somewhere so y'all can see what's going on. Y'all can see my mess. Bike behind me. One of my builds I'm working on for my niece. And it's a mess. Alright, let's see. I need something to hold that right about there. But I don't have nothing. Alright. 2 minutes in, still nobody in. We'll be alright. I guess this will just have to be a live stream that people watch later and see what I'm doing. That fan's probably making all kinds of noise on this mic, but we'll find out. Still nobody in. Let's go ahead and reverse the camera. Alright everybody, here we go. There's the bike frame I built back in I believe it was 04. It's a modified version of a 49 Harley frame. Found the plans online and I just kind of modified it the way I wanted it to look. I built the neck myself out at Tech College where I was at the time, taking welding classes and teaching welding at night. I was doubling up, but yeah, got my mounting plate that I built myself. That bar I think is going to be in the way when I put the motor on there. I think I'm going to have to cut that bar out and relocate it. And I only put them pieces of tube in there and tack welded them in place until I can get the mounting plate and the axle bearings and all that and go off of that. The neck. And there's the front rim I plan on using, or was planning on using. I don't know if I am or not. It's kind of small. Let's see how big it is. That is wow, 12 3/4 inches outside to outside. So that's a 12-inch rim. 12-inch rim, y'all. But it's spoked. I like it, but I don't know if it's going to be quite big enough for what I want to do. My other front end that I got, I definitely don't know if it's going to work or not. That's a big old tall dirt bike front end. That's off like a 250, I think. I'm not sure. I've had it for a long time. The backbone looks like it's an oil tank. It's got tubes coming down. It's got a little fitting on the bottom. It's got that neck. Then on top, front neck that I built for it, if I can find the 2 plates for the forks and all that I built. Going off of that, running down and running this front rim. I really don't know. Let me set y'all down real quick. Switch this back around. Alright. See what I can do. Prop y'all up. Probably can't hear me propped up. Nope, that ain't gonna work. The mic's underneath it. That's the reason I got to figure out how to prop this thing to where the mic's exposed. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I got to grab this motor. Tools out the way. Oh, shit. Alright, y'all, just give me a minute. Alright, I'm back. Having to manhandle this little motor to get it in where I need it. I'll have to set y'all down one more time so I can set the motor into place. Yep, like I thought. Gonna have to take out the bottom pipe and relocate it, which that's no problem. I need to bring that from here, rotate it so it'll go straight down, and put me another brace across here for it to go into and come up off the end of this pipe for a piece come up for the seat to mount. I'm going to run a solo seat. I'm not going to run a banana seat or whatever you want to call it. But a little header I made for when I was going to put it on a go-kart. Going to cut it here and relocate it. I think I'm going to cut it and bring it. I might bring it down and go underneath. Bring it down, go underneath, and turn out on that side. Have the exhaust kick out that way. Well, no, I can't bring it down on this side because the clutch and all. What I want to do is probably, I don't like to, is come up and go across over that spark plug. Come up and go across, turn it 90, and then kick it out the back. That's a little 5.5 horse that was given to me. It had a 2-inch, what they call a mud pump, sewage pump, whatever you want to call it, on it. The pump was no good. I bought a new carburetor and put on it. She fires right up and runs, so I can't complain for a free motor. But I can complain because I put that daggum down. No, I remember what it was. When I built this, I had a flathead I think it was a 6 horse or the 6.5 horse Briggs straight up and down motor I was going to put on it. Ended up selling the motor right after I built the frame and all. Guy offered me more money than what I had in the motor and I had to take it, so. But we'll see. Got the front end on it. I need to find them 2 plates and my seals because I don't know if y'all can see it, but I got roller bearings up in the neck, so it'll handle whatever I put on it. But that's what it's looking like. Plan on running a golf cart style rim and tire on the back. I got a brand new one, I just got to find where I put it. It's been a while. And I was going to run this with stretched out forks on a little bit stretched out forks on the front. Maybe do a Springer style front or something on it. I don't know exactly yet. But hey, it is what it is. That's why I'm a toss up. I like that rim and all, but there's no brake on that. I'd have to, because I'm going to run a jack shaft off the back of the motor. Thinking about running a clutch back to a jack shaft with the pulley and all on the outside of the frame going to the back tire, because the back tire is going to fill the whole inside of the frame up, and come off the other side of the jack shaft with the brake. So it's going to be clutch running to a jack shaft. Jack shaft runs across, had the pulley here and the pulley on the outside back here to drive the rear tire. Brake on the jack shaft here to stop it. So when the jack shaft stops, the back tire stops. Won't keep free spinning or whatever. And now for a gas tank, what I'm thinking about, I'm probably going to build a dummy tank to go up here to fill in part of this. Maybe build me a bracket up here for a battery, run some LED headlight off of it, LED tail light off of it, and come off the front here with one of those round 1 gallon gas tank with a pulse pump hooked to the motor to push the fuel. And then come off the front here, come off the bottom with a bracket coming out and another bracket coming down from here, hold the gas tank in the middle and the forward controls off to the sides. I'm a pretty big boy, so I'm having to scale it to where I'm hoping that's going to be enough ground clearance. I'm hoping. That's about 3.5 inches. I might have to go up a little bit higher for the ground clearance. So when I sit on it, it don't bottom out all the time. It actually have a little bit of ground clearance after my fat butt sits on it. But I think that's gonna be pretty cool. I didn't realize I built that backbone up so high, but that might work out to my favor. I might still be able to run that. I don't know. Still ain't got nobody in here after 14 minutes. Move this. I might actually be able to run that one, even though it's so stiff and so tall. Now that I see how high that front is, I can cut that off. I might be able to use this. And I got a mower right out there. Y'all can't really see it. It's so dark. That I got from my uncle. I'm gonna do it. Watch some of Twisted R's builds and all. I'm gonna build me a little race mower. Well, it's gonna be like a race mower, but it's basically gonna be for a fat boy just to ride around and have fun on. But still nobody in. It'd be all right. Let me flip this around again. All right. Let me set y'all down, even though there's nobody in video right now. Let me set this down and let me get this dirt bike front end up here and let me see what we can mock up and see what it looks like. Set that. Alright, let me get this. Alright. Huh. Of difference in depth, but I don't know, we might have to see what we got to see. Definitely going to have to build some different handlebars because these are twisted up, all geeched up. Yeah. Oh, got somebody in chat. Hello. See if I can get chat up so I can see who it is. Nope, that's mute microphone. Let's see. Live chat. Hey, what's up, Bubs? Hang on, I'll flip you around in a second. Can you hear me all right? I don't know how loud this thing is, but this dirt bike front end is heavy. Man, give me 1 second. Okay, cool, because I'm using my cell phone to live stream. Hang on, let me flip you around. Dadgummit. There we go. I'm propping up my dirt bike front end I got, which is a little heavier than I thought. Oh, got somebody else in chat. Let's see. Can't tell who it is. Hey, whoever you are. But trying to figure out if I can still if I can use this dirt bike front end or not, Bubs. Give me 1 sec. Hey, Power Band, what's up? Let me I got to figure out some way of propping this thing up to hold it and still hold this phone. So give me 1 second, y'all. Oh shit, that's it. Alright. It's a little bit of a stretch to hold it, but there's that dirt bike front end, and it goes all the way down, but I got to do a little modifying on the frame for the motor to fit, because I had it set up for a flathead Briggs motor, which I don't have no more, but I might still be able to use this front end. The suspension is stiff as hell because it was a heavy duty dirt bike, I guess. I can't remember if it was a 250 or 500, but it had the oil tank down the back and down the thing on the dirt bike. See, it had a hookup at the bottom down here. It was given to me just like y'all see it, but I figured, hey, might as well use it if I can use it. Let me set y'all down again. This thing's about to drop. Oh, Lord. Dang, that's heavy. Oh, shit. Rough on a fat man. Alright. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to put it back over there where I had it propped up at. See, I got a fan on me, keeping me cool. Trying to. But, yeah. I got to cut that center bar out. And what I'm wanting to do is come off of this straight down 90 to another bar to go across, so I can have a place to mount the seat up here. And then I want to come off the motor with a clutch down to a jack shaft to go across, run the chain on the outside of the frame back here to where I'm going to have the mounting points, jack shaft across, and a brake system. But yeah, I want to run the jack shaft across here, run the chain on this side going to the back tire, and put the brake on the jack shaft. I think that's going to be my best bet. But definitely relocate this straight down so the overhead motor will fit. Because this a little 5.5 that was given to me had a 2-inch mud pup on it, which was no good, so I took that off, bought a new carb and put on it. Fires up and runs good. I built a header for it. I was going to put it on a go-kart frame, but didn't ever get around to it. So I got to cut it and remove it and switch it around to go out the other side. But thing about building a fake tank up here and mounting me one of the little small batteries up here, run me a LED headlight, LED tail light, come off here, come down, come off this point straight out, and have my forward control sitting out a little forward, and then right here on this part, one of them little 1-gallon aluminum fuel tanks with a pulse pump to feed the motor. But yeah, I think I might be able to use that dirt bike front end. It might be the right length. The tire's awful big for the front, but that might be a better thing. Hey Doug, how you doing? Because it's either running that front end or building my own and running that little tire. That's a 12-inch rim. I think that's a 60 spoke, if I remember right. And if I do that, I think that tire might be a little too small for the front. But it looks good. But I just don't know. Oh, let me sit my butt down. What do y'all think? 60 spoke small tire? Or run the big dirt bike front end with the big tire with the brake and all on the front? I don't know which way to go, y'all. I really don't know. It is as hell in South Georgia right now. Like off the movie Friday, I'm sweating like a slave in Debo's pigeon coop. But yeah, I'm kind of at a toss-up between the 60 spoke rim and the dirt bike front end with the big tire and rim. I don't know which way to go. That's a hard thing to decide. I guess got to look at which way is going to be the easiest to do brakes and to be able to hold my weight. I'm worried about that little rim with my big butt sitting on that chopper frame. That little 60 spoke one I had on there is a front one. That's a front rim. I'm putting a golf cart tire and rim on the back for the back tire. One of them flat track style tires on it. So I don't know which way to go, to be honest. Is that fan messing with the mic, making it sound funny? If it is, I can turn that fan away from me or either move to the other end of the work table. Because I'm doing all this off of my cell phone because I don't have one of them action cams like Bubs and Etard yet. I got to work on that. If I'm going to do very much live streaming or video, and I'm going to need a decent camera. But I don't know. So you'd go with the 60 spoke little small one for the front instead of the dirt bike front end? Alright, that means I need to do a little digging and see if I can find my... I made a set of front forks for this thing when I built the frame. The down tubes, the flat steel plates for the top of the neck and the bottom of the neck. I made all that stuff, had it all, I machined it all out at tech school. Had it all right, but I don't know what I did with my flat plates. I know where the neck tubes are. They're over on my metal table. Alabama. Yeah, I've been to Talladega, Alabama before. Used to drive trucks long haul all through there. Hopefully it ain't as hot there as it is here. Wet. But oh Lordy, let me get up. Turn the camera back around. Got that new carbon all on it. But I got to figure out some way of hooking up the throttle, because the throttle mechanism, all the little pieces for it, little bars and all, disappeared. And the plate that used to mount up here, I think I know where it's at. I just got to look and see. But yeah, that's what I'm working with, y'all. But hopefully I can get started on it pretty soon. I'm going to try to order some parts. Hopefully next week when my check gets here, get the axle for the rear, get the mounting plates. I'm gonna run a brace down on each side about here so I can cut all this out. Put me a 3-bolt mounting plate on each side, lined up square with it, and get it all gusseted in and make sure it's good and strong. I'm gonna get the axle, the mounting kit, bearing kit and all. Then I got to figure out what else I need to get. I know I need to get the hub to mount the rim with on the axle. Shoot, I can't even think tonight. I'm so daggum tired. Yeah, I've watched that since they started building on that. That's pretty wild. I just can't afford one of them 670s. Them suckers like $800 or $900 for one of them motors stock. But I would like to have the motor they got on that green rail they built. That Performance 670. Whew. Put something like that on a chopper frame like this, it would get crazy. But I got to find my plate here and put the new springs in it so I can actually have the start up. So I can pull start it instead of using the drill to start it. I think I'm going to pull the governor out of it. Yeah, it is. I think I'm going to pull the governor out of this thing, order me a set of heavier springs, valve springs for it. I might leave the kill switch right here since I'm gonna be my legs and all, I can just lean forward and hit the kill switch right there, turn it off, turn it back on. I think that's gonna be my best bet. I don't think I really need it on the handlebars. Try to keep this as low tech as I can, but have it nice. I wish it wasn't so dark. I'd bring that four-wheeler frame up here and get started talking about what I want to do with it, but I don't know. "20-horse Opie." What is that? Can't say I'd ever heard that. Reverse this again. There we go. Never heard of a 20-horse Opie. Or if I have, it ain't. I never heard it gone by that name, whatever it is. It's Briggs engine. Probably got a pretty good little price tag on a 20-horse. Because I'm disabled on a limited income, so I don't make much money a month, but I do have insurance. That's the only good part about my disability. I got insurance to cover all my medical and stuff, so I have to work little by little on what I build. And here lately, most of mine's been going into building stuff for my niece to go in her playroom, so stuff to put all her toys and all in. Oh, cool. I'm gonna have to look up your video and see which one you got it on. Take a look at that. Man. Wish I had the stuff to go ahead and start on this thing, I would. Wish I had a camera and a tripod so I ain't got to keep sitting here holding this phone up. This thing's crazy. But we got to do what we got to do. So hopefully I can get started on this in the next couple weeks and I'll get the back end buttoned down with the axle on it, the tire on it and all that. Order the stuff to build the jack shaft with, or check, see what kind of stuff I got on some of these old lawnmower frames. I might have some pillar bearings on some of these rear engine lawnmowers that might work. I can build my own jack shaft with it. What do you think about putting the brake on the jack shaft instead of on the rear, right at the back of the rear tire? Because I don't think with me as big as I am, I think if I get 20, 25 miles an hour out of this thing, that'd be about as fast as I want to go on it. Probably be about as fast as this thing will push my big butt, but still. But I think the brake on the jack shaft should work fine. Alright, I'll try to look that one up. But put the brake on one side of the jack shaft, the drive chain on this side, going to the back wheel. I think that'll work. Then all I got to do is build me a chain guard to go over the top. Put me a spring-loaded chain tensioner with the cogs and bearings instead of them little plastic ones with the steel liner. I don't trust them plastic ones, they break too easy. Oh, okay, made it from PVC. That works. think I got some EMT conduit, some 1/2 inch. I could possibly build a tripod out of that, and then just put the mount up on top for whatever kind of camera I get, and make the legs adjustable. That might work. I just have to figure it out and do a little engineering on it, see what I can come up with. But I drove long haul from 97 until I fell out the door of an 18-wheeler January of 08 and broke my back. So, pretty good little bit. That's what? 97, 07, 11 years I drove long haul. Well, long haul and local. I was driving local hauling chips when I fell out the door and broke my back. But it is what it is. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here tonight. It's hot. I'm tired. I still ain't figured out what I want to do for supper. I made a pot of soup earlier, but I don't know if that's what I want to eat or not. Trucking disable you or other health issues? Trucking's rough on the body. That's why when Twisted R was talking about he was hurting and all the other day, I was like the rest of them. He need to go get himself checked out. Truck driving's hard on the body. I don't care what anybody says. They think, oh, you just sit behind the seat and ride, but there's a lot more to it than that. It's rough. Oh, man. I done got the bug. I'm ready to start building. I'll probably spend most of tomorrow. Well, no, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So, what's tomorrow? Thursday. Friday, I'll look for them plates and all. Cool. Yeah, I've been wanting to meet Twisted. He's cool as hell. And I watched a couple of his videos where he was airbrushing. He's got some talent. Just to be not picked it up too long ago. He's got some talent. But yeah, I think I'm fixing to shut this thing down, get ready to go inside and relax a little bit. This has been a long day. I've been out here working and building since about 1:30, 2 o'clock in this heat. That and running the slow cooker, cooking some soup. So, I don't know, that soup is sounding pretty good right now. So, yeah. I will, Doug. I'll look them up here in a little while when I go inside and get on the computer and all. I'll look up and check them out. But I think I'm fixing to get off of here and going inside. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me. Appreciate the input on what you thought on the front end and all. And we'll catch you next time I do a live stream. Hopefully it'll be next week. Alright, man. Have a good one.